Hey YouTubers, Vader here in the shop. This is just a real short video in regards to my bike seat with the backrest thing. It's done. I was able to figure out the back panel piece, and I had my wife sew a flap over on all the way around. She's tucked up underneath there, real nice and neat. I used a piece of material and cut a strip basically to wrap it around this for sealing the plastics underneath here. I used it to wrap the foam pieces that I had to put back in. I have to staple this down, a couple of 2 or 3 staples in there, and that'll finish that. And kind of this is what it looks like, the done product, that is. There's plenty of reinforcing in regards to load distribution on there for I stapled the material back with the my air stapler. I had my air stapler, and I needed 18 gauge or 20 gauge half-inch crown, 1/4 inch long. Well, I ended up finding a box of them at Sears, and I got like 5,000 of them damn things. So I think I have plenty of them, but turned out real well. I used stuff to, alright, now it's going to mess with me again, to hold the seams down here. I was intending on stitching in certain areas and all that kind of stuff, or whatever I was going to do. I wasn't sure, but I didn't have to use this this stuff here called Unique Stitch. And let me tell you what, sewing with the tube, yeah, it's pretty darn good. This stuff is really strong, and it dries clear, and it's seals, water seals. It's also a sealant. It's pretty cool stuff. So I use that to adhere this down, these folders, because there's no stress on this or none. It's just, it's just to cover up the works, the workings underneath here, because obviously there's not enough material to go all the way tight. So I had to make up some. And I did. So it turned out pretty darn good. I got a little bit there, sealing that off, sealed the top edge of that, but she turned out perfect, and I'm happy with it. There'll be a bag here. I ordered my Saddlemen BR 3400EX saddle bag that goes here between the top box. It'll sit between the top box and the backrest here. So that's actually hiding that a little bit too. It'll help that. The other thing I did use, I had my wife use for the stitching, was this stuff here called Coats Outdoor. See if I can focus in on it. Not bad. But anyways, it's outdoor. It's polyester string, thread, I should say. It's for outdoor. And it was only like a couple dollars. It wasn't that big a deal. I mean, crying out loud, for 200 yards of this crap. Well, probably never use it again, but my stitching that's on here is waterproof stitching. So I covered all my bases in regards to, the elements, as best I could. I mean, I'm sure it's not 100% perfect, other than it all being sealed and this wasn't on here. But all in all, it still turned out pretty darn good. And I have a couple of pictures that I took that I'll show you that I will post on with the video that show where the position of it is. Me sitting on my bike with the backrest, and I'm real happy with it. So, being the Majesty bike, backrest, and you know, places that do this stuff say it can't be done. Well, it was a challenge thing, and I accepted the challenge. I wanted it. So, but anyways, I'm gonna let this cure till tomorrow. We're supposed to get a damn nasty snowstorm. Typical Michigan, and I know it's still February, but oh well. But anyways, 4 to 6 inches or some crap. But so anyhow, my next baby, I pulled my windshield, my windscreen, my original one, off my bike. Not the original, but my 7 Duroc one. And I brought my original one. It's in the box. And I'm going to do that video next with the laminar lip. I'm going to kind of start that. I got to figure out basically how to attach the laminar lip to test, for setting it up and testing. So that's the next teaser project. And it'll be a little while. Let's see, before I can get the thing on the road to actually test and set the thing on there, and set it where it's supposed to be, and actually make it permanent. But I still have some layout issues to deal with on it, so that's what I'm going to do. That's my next baby. But anyhow, Yamaha seat backrest modification project is done. So, and Vader's happy, so I'm happy with it. It's going to be great. It's going to help me out a lot. And for the Scooting the Ozarks rally in 2013 in Arkansas, Eureka Springs, Arkansas, I'll at least have some back support. Don't take them to that 800 plus mile ride. We're going to do it in 2 days, but still, I needed some back support. So anyways, this is Vader out on the Yamaha Majesty's backrest project. That's Vader out for now.